Hello! Starting early. I figured I was late enough. Uh, Goodness! Microphone. Give me a heart attack. Just shuts off. Fucking Lord. Hi! Yeah, we're starting a little early. It is no reason in particular. Uh, it's time. Let's do some laser eyes. Last time on Laser Eye, I got shot in the head by some asshole in a laser maze. By head. Alright. Oh lord. This world is very a lot. I'm supposed to find the center of here to find the quiz room. You are brave to enter the hallways of wisdom. This is a place for reflection. The brothers call it the Quiz Club. They await inside. Know this. They are vile men. Vile and deadly. Hold your tongue if you do not know the answer to their inquiries. They only know truth or death. Use everything you have learned to survive and reach the center. Yeah, okay. This is the north. Hi, Tev. What feels weird, the place? Right? No fixed camera angle, nothing. Play safe and never pass. Gamble the path or perish. How many pieces was the base shattered into? Correct! Ferris is in the kitchen and I just hear my correct from Ferris headphones because they were up so loud and I was like okay, so I impressed that old man. Oh lord, this is, I feel drunk.
Exactly, drunk.
Yeah, ugh.
That was not my shot.
Red window, it is not broken yet. I'm not allowed to go through the broken things? The unbroken things. Oh, because that's a slab I haven't gotten yet. Oh. Okay. You know, there's a door with diamond that I can open instead of do this right now. I'm gonna go open that door. There's a landscaping crew, by the way. I'm sorry. They're just like here making noise. It's a travesty. The whole thing just flickered. Listen. Listen, travesty outside. Let's not, like, fucking cut our wires. That is bad. No good. Very bad. Okay, back to this. Diamond. It doesn't say what floor I'm on. Which means I'm on no floor. No, I kid. I'm on a floor somewhere. Shortcut. Oh, shortcut. Number 20. We're just gonna try 20. Eh. What if it had gone through? No, that only worked once on 18. Okay. Books. Which number is hidden behind the black bar? Hmm. $18. Oh, the number behind the bar would be 81. Hey! Oh! Outside. Okay. That's disorienting. Yeah, you're locked too. Everything's locked. The whole world is locked. Oh, that's the club store? I would have never known. Music box. There are stains of red paint on and inside the music box. Are you joking? I see. Yeah. Yeah. We're getting there. There you go. God damn it. Fucking this guy. Ah, this familiar old tune. It brings you back, does it not? May I have this dance, signorina? No! beautiful like a swirling rose petal when you dance, Signorina. Fine, thank you. Bella, do not misunderstand. Compliments of a cat can never snare the dog. I have no butt. Zero butt. Ah, I didn't know. That he's gay is what he means to say. You don't read the Gotham magazine then. It does you great honor. I dance with everyone for our project. Do you know why? You're an eccentric sadist. Yes, that too. But when we begin to fight down the road, we know that once we dance together. You're a strange man. You notice when you jump like me. But there are other things. There is a thing I must tell you. This project. It has been too much salt for one folk. There are those who conspire against it. Conspire? The clowns of Mama always want orange torches. But they would do well to remember that the revolt is not violent. On this topic, I have an important question. Think carefully. Would you agree that true art has the power to beat terrorism? Oh, hell. Yeah. Yeah. Then I can trust you. This project, dare I say it, it will overthrow the industrial entertainment complex. The industrial entertainment complex? Yes, they pull the strings on weekends. But their time is at hand. It will be the great misdirector. The third eye sees them for what they are. Are you alright? I am not, but health concerns must be set aside at this decisive moment. The third eye is here, on these grounds. It will see what we want. I have to go. It's getting late. Your blessings was had. But it might misdirect us, Signorina. Remember this. The third eye must meet. Sit tight. Thank you for your time, and the dance. Yeah, all the best sociopaths are really good at trapping us and things like that, Fairest. You thought we were dancing? What you experienced was one of the key principles of magic. Misdirection, Signorina. Misdirection. While the feet were dancing, the mind was led astray. Tell me, Signorina, were you observant of your bag during our talk? Perhaps something found its way into it while we spun in the night. Obtained the three-shaped key. Good luck, Signorina. Well, that was my quotient of fucking creepy. For the evening, it's not even evening yet. That's how much my quotient has been met. In my left hand, I have half of the total amount of coins I have. In my right hand, I have half of the amount of what I have left, of what I have in my left hand. Well, there was no voice acting in that section. Oh, you know what? I had raised the volume of the game for a previous moment, too. In my left hand, yeah, I have half of the total amount. The rest 6 coins are hidden away in my hat. So I've got 3 in my left and 2 in my right. which is like, I mean, it adds up to 11. Wait, no, 25% is what's in my hat. So if 25% is in my hat, then I have 24 total. $24 total. No, this developer cannot do anything but math quizzes. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go to the diamond door. Okay, second floor, right by the elevator. Kaiser Cipher when? So many Kaiser Ciphers. Let's go. Oh wait, that's the spade key. I mean, it looks like a fucking diamond anyway. Diamond. Alright. What are you? Wooden figurine. Well, that sure as hell looks like me. Not loving it. Shortcut 4. Hey! Hey! Tevra. Tevra, I think this is finished. Oh, spell, do you know this? I'm not even gonna pretend I know how to pronounce it. I actually did spell figure that out because I was looking at my analytics and was like, who the fuck's watching me? And I was like, wait a second, the only person who would have been watching then. I want you to know that I have no problems with you. I have opinions, but those opinions do not apply to the individual. So you don't need to hide that you're from Israel, okay? I think you're a wonderful person. I am. So, I wanted to, yeah, see? Yeah, I have opinions about the country's behavior, but not about the person, right? We can talk about our shitty countries all we want. But I think I think I just wanted to say that because I was wondering if that's why you didn't mention where you were from. And I don't want you to be afraid to. Uh, Regardless of any situation that's going on. I did a couple times. You might have fallen asleep. Oh yeah, I wouldn't have said any of this if I hadn't asked. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have made it that awkward. Okay, cool. I didn't think you were ashamed. I thought you were afraid to cause drama or like to get in a fight. So, um, if that's the if if I didn't know that you didn't know I asked, like there's nothing, I wouldn't have even started this conversation. If I, if I knew that you didn't know I'd asked. Does that make sense? I just thought you weren't answering on purpose. And I was like, I should like let them know that we don't have beef. We don't have international country recognized beef. Um, uh, so yeah, anyway, don't worry about it. I thought you had heard. Misunderstanding. I know, right? No one is safe. No one. um, Ferris is like, if we use these numbers as just. So what I think is we're just making a cipher here of like one is kiss, right? But that's not true because the next one is like that. Um, this is horrible. It's made out of syllables from the one above. But yes, I think that in general, there's like a few major years, right? Slagande is bigger long. Yeah, so I mean, this is Finnish for sure, right, Tevra? Tev, I summon thee. It might be Swedish. If it's Swedish, I have the inroad. Tevra, 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 Tevra. He's not here. He's left. That's it. Discord. Chased away. Actually, Tevra goes to bed pretty early. And is like a VIP for a Swedish streamer, so sometimes Tev just has to deuce. Well, I mean, there's one thing cheating, right? And then there's another using the resources you have. So I happen to have a Swedish person who enjoys watching me. So that's using resources I have. I think that's a little different. So I, yeah, yeah, I mean, it's the American way. uh, Give me that oil. There's also a chance that Tev just like fell asleep. So, you know, I think there was actually Uh... Mm, like there was a sign with directions. It had, the translations in it. Ooh, that's obnoxious. I wonder if it got lost in that one time I didn't save properly. I mean, I'm just annoyed because I know that I had this information. But, oh well. What number is hidden in the underlined sentence? Right, it would be in my notes. So it just must be something I didn't read this time around yet. I don't even know what saved portions I lost, but enough. It would have been a book on, like, symbols. Uh, so the statements above the years have to have something related to the year in it. Yeah, Manosaur's mansion. I was just making fun of myself saying. Um, Revolution. What are we gonna do tonight in this mansion, Brain? I don't know. Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to revolve the puzzle. No, it didn't work out. Tibbs are banded there. Her skulle slagande. So there's a bunch of years that matter, but I think one of the most important ones is 1973. Oh, but then it has to be a 2-digit number that's hidden in there. A 2-digit number. Right. So if it's only a 2-digit number, it makes this a little easier. How to survive the mansion. So the only things that I can see that are guaranteed repeated from one to the other is like the tib from the first puzzle and the Afilda from the second. From the last, I mean. Ooh, I wonder. Let's try that. Nah. No. I mean, where does this shortcut even go? Let's make sure like this is worth suffering over. You know, currently, not worth suffering over. We shall put a pin in this. $46. Hello. Okay. Cool. After I faux brute force this lock, I'll go back and try it. Okay. Let's go try 46. Nah. Okay, so we have 2 locks over here that are bullshit. Unless low is 1. Well, low is 12. No. Okay, that was worth a shot. Oh, what are we doing here? What is this? Oh, just $1. Just $1. Okay, I'm gonna go to the library because I'd like to know for facts.
Cross.
Oh, is it really gibberish?
I checked.
Ah. Gross. Tev! It's gibberish, apparently. I summoned you for nothing. I mean, spell says it's gibberish, but we'll give it here, Tiff. Lockpick lawyer, yeah. I've looked at lockpick lawyer too. Is this real, Tev? So a lot of it is gibberish, but some of it isn't. Um, do you have any idea what might be hidden in the sentence below? So it's like irritatingly close. Uncanny Valley Swedish. Yeah, too many umlauts. What we're looking for is there's apparently a number hidden in the sentence in the bottom. A 2-digit number. I initially thought it was Finnish because of all the umlauts. Oh, 40? Do you think it's 40? So it's the umlaut characters that represent something. What position? So A is the first letter of the alphabet, right? Like if it's A with an umlaut is 1. And O with an umlaut. No, that wouldn't work. I think A is -1. So I think it's -120, -1. That makes 18. And then 20, 20, 40. But that -1 doesn't make sense. The umlaut, San! Reveal to us the umlaut. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, the eyes! All right. So it's 41. Gibberish! That's right. Go down to the elevator. Well, this wouldn't be the first time that the game was like, hey, heard you like stupid puzzles. First off, do I have that tube? I do not have that tube. No, damn it! I'm just putting in a wrong answer. We figured this one out already. $480. No. Yeah. I knew the double letter thing. I knew that. And the only reason I know that is just from the Kalevala. Like, all of their names are doubled. Right. This one, it was 425 and 55. I thought. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did. It's just I didn't save or something. So 480 plus 130, that's 610. Okay. I was like, why don't I have that map? And then I just found this tube. There. Oh, we've almost got the first floor done. It's pretty exciting. Except for this club door. This is the first floor. This is the main floor. We've... Yes, just been walking around blind. This whole time there's even more. I feel resentment. Four. Oh, the 3 dots at the end. Are you kidding? 44. Even ellipses count. Of course, number 4 is 44. Whatever. That actually happened with my family in Italian, Tev. My grandma refused to teach my mom Italian because she had to be American so she could find an American Italian husband. So she never taught her. Here it is. My grandma was just a sexist bitch. Okay, I'm done with that. I know I have to get it there. I know I have to. I know there's a few puzzles that I have to. I just don't want to. I guess it's time to do the boxes. Because I don't have $10, right? Yeah, not a yet. Not a yet. Not yet. Yeah, that happened to me with Chinese when I was in China. Everybody wanted to practice their English, and so I was like, but guys! Alright. I have some hints for these. No, I don't want to do this one yet. Stop selecting the boxes, game. Okay. I have some hints for these. Like 1932, right? But it's just telling me what box I get the key in. It feels like it's not telling me what I actually need to hit. These are the little boxes. Oh, wait. Okay, this one I think I can see it. I think I know what to hit. Wait, no, because they're the same on each level. So, these doors, you get the keys in these little boxes. Right? And the hint is the year that they belong to. So this is for, I think, 1962. Yeah, but it didn't really give me... Yeah, it has all of the shapes on it. It has these two raised, but it doesn't have anything else. Press them. And, I mean, it's clear that you... Oh, Lord. It's clear that it's trying to tell me that the cipher for these doors, right? So, like, this symbol set, these symbols are on a box. That the cipher for this door, that box means 1932. I have to figure out which of these is 1932. That's what I thought. So, like, this one, I think it might be, like, weird 4 thing facing down, like 2 teeth is 1. I think this is it. Yeah. So it would be 1, 1932. Well, would help if I actually got the right. Yeah, and that's if it doesn't start at 0, because there's 10 of them. So is 0 at the end or the beginning? So I'm going to go with 0 at the beginning for the first. So it's cross, hat, key, smiley mouth. Cross, hat, key, smiley mouth. Okay, so if it's at the beginning, then it's... Oh, I have to relook at the picture, I think. So the first one I did was if 0 is at the beginning. So if it's at the end, then 9 is the cross, 1 is fangs, 3 is smile, and 2 is fat cross. I've already tried that a couple times with this one, but I'm willing to try it again. I have a little water thing next to my stand. So this is 1. Okay, so answer. This is not, I should not have, I have to open the doors these are attached to solve them. So, I had this feeling, I was like, this cannot be. Right, like how was I supposed to know that? So what these maze lithographs are is they show where the keys you get go to. Isn't that dumb? So dumb. So I have to go through that stupid quiz room to solve it, I guess. I'm not excited about this. Yeah, like, why would you gate that answer so hard? That seems really excessive. So I have one more horse. I have a 3-shaped key. And I have a crucifix-shaped key. These are the keys I haven't used. And then I have a couple of these. Again, random solution. Why the fuck not? Hold on. 6 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 candles. 6, 8, 7. Gonna be really resentful about this one. Well, I have to put it in the other way, but... no. But it does seem like that's the only hint I get for it. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 6, 8, 8, actually. I miscounted one of them. Okay. Done. Done with that. Rude. We'll just try the 3 key on this. Okay. I only did that like 3 times, you butthead. Okay. So this dead woman. I did write owl, and I think it didn't like that, no. Oh yeah, the Talos experience, yes, for sure. I guess we can try the 3 key here. Of course not. I would love to go to the coffee room. Why won't you let me go to the coffee room? Vicious bitch. Okay, fine. Here's 1962. We'll try the 3 key on this. Lord. $10,000 keys when all you need is a key. Alright, let's look at potential targets here. We've got a locked door by the elevator, which we have already determined is bullshit. A locked door by that espresso machine, that's 1963. Room 1953. Study, front west hallway, Hart store is over there, front west hallway. Gaming room. That's the hole to the cathedral. Investigation office. Front yard. Coffee room. Room 1932. Room 1962. And the cafe. Okay. So it does look like I can actually get into that. It looks like the door is open. So this is the main room. That's the astrological clock. Back into the dining hall. And then there's a room back there that I can get into. No, wrong. Okay, this went one. Too bad, too far back. So dining hall. Here. Whoa! Leave the dining hall, a racket occurs. Aperitifs, vermouth, palinka, aquavit. I love aquavit. I love vermouth. So I'll probably like palinka. Negroni, Boulevardier, Cardinal, Kier. Alright. cucumber salad, kohlrabi with bread, cabbage and mushrooms, cheese with eggplants. Yay, vegetarians! Whoa. These wines are from like today. Ooh, grappa. This is just them flexing. They're like, this is the liquor that we like. It's an American brand, actually. I bartended for a very, very long time. I think I have $10. Ooh, after this we can go get the magician to send us to a weird place. I was one of those fancy cocktailers. Like, I used to tweezer flowers into place. That's how I've always described it. So this is where we be. Shortcut, shortcut. North, south, east, and west. What number is hidden behind the black bar? So, questions. Is it negative 15? Or is it just 15? We'll try 0, and we'll try 30. Why would it be 45? Oh. So then it would be 60. Ah. Yeah. Good call, Ferrist. Yeah. Meh, 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 meh. The book tells me, don't hurt yourself, Hildy. MD, CCC, XLV, II. Yeah, I don't think the Romans conceived of years that big, really. I don't think they ever intended it to look like that. DCCC, XLVII. Oh. I would drink most of these. A couple of these are not actually wine. This guy loves Italian wine for sure. Why would you why isn't this in the fridge? This is white wine. Ugh, fucking Europeans. Wait, what did it say? It's stuck in the shelf. Garganega is stuck in the shelf. Ah. Sylvaner is a very delicious wine. Ah! Tempranillo is nice. It's a little tannic for me. Oh. Something opened. Do you not drink, Sam? I don't drink that much, but I do drink on occasion. Oh, straight edge indeed. I mean, I think for the most part, drinking can be overrated. What am I doing? This way. My favorite wine. My favorite is a Beaujolais Valet. If I see dry Gewürztraminer or a Sylvaner on a menu, I'll always order that. And I'm a huge fan of steel cask Chardonnay, like the 40-year-old white woman I am. I, like I said, used to tweezer flowers into place. Well, I've also worked at really bougie Italian restaurants, and I've worked at really bougie Spanish restaurants, so I've had to be trained in a lot of wines. Yeah. I think there's different ways to look at it, especially if you have, like, I didn't drink till I was 21, which is the age in America, and I didn't because my dad was a filthy drunk, right? Um, so I understand, yeah, I understand why San might not drink, or simply for a long time there's also like, I know people who didn't drink because they're like, why addle my senses? This sounds fucking stupid. I can have fun sober. Yeah, I don't like losing control is what a lot of people who don't drink I've heard. Um, After working at enough bougie... Oh. Are you coming for me, maze guy? Yeah, you're coming. After working at enough bougie restaurants, I've become more like Tevra, where if I'm having a really nice meal, I'll order a, a bottle of wine. Alright, we got a hat on the bench. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces of glass. He's holding a camera behind his back? This fucking dick. Tev. We have an angel. Oh, Jesus. What is happening over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces of this. And I'm horrified, of course. It was on peach schnapps too, which is just like disgusting. What object was under the bench? I'm gonna get shot. Oh! Yay! The woman runs outside and finds the man standing by the body. She discovers that the body is, in fact, a mannequin. Its body is broken in every possible way. The woman stares at the man, wanting an explanation. Solemnly, he raises his head and meets her eyes. It was self-defense, Signorina. I had no choice. The woman tries to catch her breath. She stares at the doll again. What is the meaning of this? The man, that is the age-old question. Who's wielding the paintbrush? Where does thread come from? Can art provide meaning to a meaningless existence, or is it just a game to fool the senses? The woman frowns, but the man is oblivious. The man, enough about my work. The maze, great progress, yes? The woman, no, I am stuck. Could you tell me? The man interrupts, wonderful! Getting stuck is one of the key parts of the process. You are an amazing artist. But I am keeping you from your art. Leave the disposal of the body to me. Heh. See, I mean, that's what it is. It's just an escapism tool. Everything is an escapism tool. Oh my god, is this gonna be the order you should drink them? That would be silly. Okay, I didn't get it right. I think there's still escapism tools. There's no... Hi, Lime. I think that all sorts of substances have all sorts of methodologies. I would argue it's not necessarily our place as people who use other types of escapism ourselves. It's not necessarily our place to care as long as they're not overdoing it. Okay. There's a limited amount of combinations. It's a 3x3. Sam! Everyone has their struggles. You're right. You're right. Oh, you're right, San. You're right. Mea culpa. Hey, give me that door. Door. The last horse. Oh my. Gosh, you all are so young. Tev, you and I will go in the corner and have our wine with dinner as old people. Hi, Rudy. 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 No, I actually didn't mean that to stop your conversation. It's just for, I think, Tev and I, this is something that though we can understand and empathize, it's sort of just out of our wheelhouse of communication. You know, like, we've just got 20 years on y'all. We just have had a lot of experiences with various things like this. I just can't get them. Like, I tried ordering spores for mushrooms, and I did not succeed. I'm gonna put a wild hair out there. Ah, fucking sakes. You joking? One, two, three, 4, 5. Oh, I see. It doesn't care. Alright. We'll go do this some other way. We actually have degrees. That's how mushrooms got legalized in America in the areas it is people with degrees have to administer them. Alright, let's fucking deal with the moon puzzle. So letter-wise, I have 2nd, 6th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Oh, for 1847, I just have 6, 8, 9, and 10. And then the 13th of December. So the 13th would most likely be one of those what's-in-my-butts. Lord, I can't remember the letters. 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Thank you. Would you hit the button on the machine for the 10 a.m.s?
Okay.
Thank you.
And hopefully Lime's awake for 40 minutes later.
Lime! Stay up late for us! That's what Ferris says. Ferris is on her way out to go D&D, right? And Ferris is the forever DM of her friend group. She does play in some games, but she is usually the DM. I think this is the one where you play, right, Ferris? No, this is the Kingdom one. This is, yeah, Ferris is doing Kingdom for Pathfinder. And her friends live a short walk away, and so she just goes over there. They are the worst kingdom. They want to make friends with every faction, and they get in fights all the time. Because, like, how dare you side with the Fae? They're our mortal enemies. They've almost TPK'd like 4 sessions. Hi, Pesky! I need to remember to get to a computer early enough to talk to you. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I promise.
And their druid just hatched a big flame drake.
No, Tevra just said siding with the Fae. Are they mad?
Well...
Yeah, they are. And their druid just... big old flame drake. Thanks.
Yep. They killed its mother, they found the egg, they took the egg home, and they hatched it.
Yeah. You know, modding. Yes. Yes, and there is a very difficult puzzle we're on. That we're like, where's Lime? Lime. Damn it. Just open, you stupid book. It starts 11:30 PST. That's really late. But Ferris doesn't get home from Pathfinder till like 11. We could start at 11 PST. That's the earliest. Yeah, Tev, I love using the Fae because for me, Fae is DM speak for I can lie. I can lie on end. Okay, we've got computer games. Yeah, be very, very careful with your wording. The thing is, Pesky, no player is careful with their wording. Alright, let's go to that stupid maze bullshit. Okay. Correct. Correct. Right? Oh, nope. Accidentally turning backwards. I swear to God. Yeah, it's the same fucking city center. Okay. Yep. I hate you so much. City center. Shut up. City center. City center. Oh yeah, my favorite part about handling Fae is when I can just bizarrely reward the players for something that they're like, what the fuck? Like, Jen's Warlock is Patron's Morrigan. And it's just very enjoyable for me to handle Morrigan's desire. Ah! $1. But I found something new. It was a yell for the place. It was a yell for finding a different location. My car! Message in the dirt. Sister, I have a message for your future self. In the future, I am made of paper. I stare into my crystal sphere. There is a red rune. This is the ancient rune R. Odd. Yay! I mean, it's how I don't eat grass, Cal. Alright, let's go in the car. The sphere wins all. A car ride like this really gives you time to think. Maybe too much time. It should take me straight to the hotel. Maybe. I should not brute force that. Maybe. Sturdy. That car is uncomfortably close. Wait, it's blinking. One, 6, 1. Sister, I have a message for your future self. In the future, I am made of paper. I reach for a bottle of my miracle tears. There is a red rune. This is the ancient rune O. Was that him again? So... There's just ashtrays in cars. I forgot about that. My parents' Oldsmobile had a ashtray. Okay. So we've collected 3 of the runes now. Let's go to disc 4. It told me to always save before loading one of these discs, so I am going to take its advice. I could have sworn I had enough gas for the entire trip. Oh well, a chance to stretch my legs and get some fresh air. Use payphone? Well, we're not going to use the payphone yet. Oh, wait. Inspect cashier window. Inspect maps. Various regional maps. They look cheap. They look cheap, but are very expensive. Fraulein, no one is forcing you to buy a map. Did I say that out loud? Yes, you did, Fraulein. I really should keep my thoughts to myself. I agree. Other than the maps, it seems like they have reasonable prices. It details the opening hours, but shouldn't a gas station be open 24/7 in this day and age? Pamphlets containing information on various tourist traps. I can't find one about the hotel, though. You can pay after you've filled up, Fraulein. I have no reason to enter. Oh, very European car. That should do it. I should pay. I haven't seen a car that inspected bucket. I found an American dollar. Somebody must have put it there for some reason. That will be 2 D-Mark, Fraulein. Here's your change. The cashier handed me some coins. I don't work here, so I don't have to pick up the paper. A doodle of a UFO and a little alien guy running around a planet. Cute. Looks like the work of an up-and-coming artist. Obscenities. Well, in the 60s. This is an old school car. In the 60s, European diesel cars were top load. Obscenities and poetry. There's something written in red on the mirror. Call me, sister. 40 90 72. Fine. Oh, Lord. 40... 70? 62? Or was it 90? It was probably 90. Yes, I did wash my virtual hands after taking my virtual dump. It straight up said, now my hands are clean. Sister, I have a message for your future self. In the future, I am made of paper. Tevra, under, not over. I am chained like a prisoner. There is a red rune. This is the ancient rune L. You can rewind the fucking live stream, Lime. I recognize that voice. Was that him? Heresy! Well, rewind, you motherfuckers. I'm gonna clip this shit. Forest. Here we are, in the middle of nowhere. Hotel Let's How do I say this? Somebody tell me how I say this. Pesky's just like, I'll go for the jugular. You're fucking dirty. Everyone else is like, we'll be like... I'm like most United States senators. I am technically challenged and unreasonably stubborn. Let's this year. Let's this year. Hotel hold on. Let's this year. Hotel let's this year. This is it then. We made it, old friend. I hope we make it back as well. I found an American dollar hidden behind the map. Why would somebody put it there? Actually, legitimately, and I know this only makes me more of a fucking weirdo, but I will just throw change on the ground. Or like hide $1 in a book. I've also just put paper cranes around a hospital. And things like that. What I think is, I think how delightful it is and how weird it is for the person who finds those things. Looks like somebody dropped their hat. Oh, damn it! Magician, finally we meet. Forgive my primitive appearance, but I felt that this final message should be delivered in person. I take it you have received the messages from my brothers. We must hastily proceed to the message before we run out of memory. Now, sister, to verify that you are who you claim to be, I have 4 inquiries. So once, my dad was in the hospital for some sort of heart thing, and I hid the paper cranes all over. 2 years later, I went into the hospital and the paper cranes were behind the front nurse's desk. And they said, and I was like, oh, look at those paper cranes. And they said, you know, we found them all over the place and they really cheer us up. It only encouraged me. How did the first brother contact you? Through the television. How did the second brother contact you? Through the radio. I see. How did the third brother contact you? The third one... Oh no, I got the second one wrong. How did the fourth brother contact you? Through the telephone. I know, I'm sorry, I got it wrong. The no conspirator. Please prove the claims of... okay. How did the first brother contact you? Through the television. How did the second brother contact you? Through writings in the dirt. How did the third brother contact you? Through the radio. And the fourth contacted me through the telephone. Sister, you are the Nokins Mulier, as foretold. I have the final message for your future self. In the future, I am made of paper. My hand holds a rose. There is a red rune. This is the ancient rune, E. Select the rock! It's a normal rock. It's a normal rock. It's a normal rock. Yeah! I knew there had to be $1 underneath one of the rocks. One of them is Dwayne. One is like... The rock just appears and is like, hey, I heard you like abs. Okay. So, we got some runes. So we have I, R, O, L, and E. A true geologist would declare no such thing as a normal rock. Oh, wait. Was that a... Oh, cool. I have been given random rocks before. Jen's partner's really into rocks. And actually, they're really cool. She's quite a generous person. She gave me this cool spider with a rock butt. Actually, it's kind of neat. I don't think either of them knew this, but for my 25th birthday, I was given a spider necklace that's made of old metal. And this is one that can go on a chain. I love spiders. I love all sorts of bugs and creepy crawlies. Um, so for my 40th birthday coming up, it's actually pretty cool to get another spider that can go on a chain like that. Alright, I have learned about runes. But I don't think I have any. Oh, I love all sorts of creepy crawlies. I'm very kind to them. I initially wanted to go back for etymology, but I couldn't find an online program. I love wasps, I love bees, I love earwigs, I love them all. I don't want them next to me, but I do love them. So spiders, in particular, are your friends. As long as they're not a poison variety, spiders are friends. Spiders, they kill the things that are not your friends. Mm. There it is. Straight back through the foyer. Okay. Uh, so, wasps. There are many. I have to stop this to talk about wasps. Give me a moment. What we define as a wasp is actually a lot more narrow than what wasps are. We usually call wasps yellow jackets. But in fact, yellow jackets, hornets, and wasps are all technically wasps. They're all part of Vespula. Vespula itself is a very broad genus. Wasps, the ones that I talk about are actually known as yellow jackets. So there's Vespula vespidae, which is your common, Vespula europea, Vespula pennsylvania. All of these, like the real difference between these different species are just the black on their back. Although they are somewhat aggressive, I can tell you from experience that I have walked into hordes of wasps and not got stung once. In fact, it'll probably take a few days because it's somewhere on a hard drive somewhere, but I have much macro photography that was not done with a fancy macro lens. It was me putting my phone in the face of a wasp. Yellow jackets are not carnivorous when they are adults. They only eat sugar. And because of that, they are more efficient pollinators than bees. They pollinate 1,000 times more efficiently than bees. If anything, breeding less violent wasps is the answer to bees going extinct. Well, honeybees. Yeah, there was a study by the University of London in 2021. and it's only been repeatedly supported. Um, I've had, well, when they come to meat, it's because they're actually feeding their young. Their young is carnivorous. So, um, back when I ate meat, I was eating a bagel with lox, and this yellow jacket landed on the lox next to me. And I just left him alone. He took like 3 bites and then flew off. And when he came back, he just hung out. I talked with him for a bit. He didn't have much to say. Actually, she, because like most eusocial insects, it's the ladies that do all the work. Uh, of course, it's very difficult, Lime. You have to breed angry wasps. Um, but I've always had this theory that if you could collect the ones that just hang out and isolate them, because though wasps follow a queen hierarchy, unlike bees, any wasp can evolve into a queen if it's isolated. Any yellow jacket, I should say. So you isolate a docile yellow jacket and hope for the best. The thing is, it only takes like 6 generations to breed to hybridize bees. That's how we got Africanized bees, etc. So wasps are not all that genetically different. It wouldn't take that long. It's my theory. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually it's part of the reason I was offered the PhD that I can't get a grant for because of Trump. It's entirely my theory. It's been my theory for 5 years. What happened was before the study from the University of London, I was looking in my garden, and there were. I was so dumb that I did not know. Yes, the Africanized bees are horrible. I did not know that they were yellow jackets. Because I'd never seen a yellow jacket. Like, I'd always just run from them, right? So I would see both bees and yellow jackets sleeping in my squash blossoms because it was hot. And um and one of their favorite things to do, especially bees, it's very cute, is they find a really hollow flower and they go nap in the afternoon because it's too hot to be in the sun. So I would go to like harvest the squash blossoms for dinner, and there would just be napping bees, and I'd have to wake them up, and I was like, oh no. Well, I would wake up the yellow jackets too, and then it became really clear to me once I like was not an idiot anymore, and I posted this picture of this yellow jacket. People were like, "That's a wasp, Hildy." Um, that there were way more yellow jackets in my garden than bees. Which is true anywhere because the honeybee's going extinct, but especially in Oregon, we have something called the mason bee. And the mason bee just doesn't have as huge of a community as the honeybee, and it's been endangered for a while. Um, yes, yes, San. In any social insect, personality is entirely genetic. It is, um, in fact, anything but the queen is what we call haplodiploid, which means they only have 3/4 of the genes that they need to be a full insect. And that's on purpose. It's to keep them subservient. The drones and bees in particular only have 1/4 of the genes. They're dumb. They're so cute and so dumb. They have these giant eyes. You can just pick them up and like let them sit on your hand, and they're just like, oh, I thought I was eating. Um, yeah, so I noticed all these wasps, and I contacted OSU and actually said, hey, um, I'd like to study etymology there, but I don't notice in online etymology program. And they said it actually fell apart. And I said, oh. And they said, but if you did botany, you could do etymology on the side. And I said, okay. And then 2 months later, That UK university published the paper about wasps being more efficient. Yes. Um, I mean, so, Tev, this is not a critique on you. This is just something that you learn over time about evolution is that, and why evolution is so critiqued by people, I think. Um, if we spoke about it the way it actually works, I don't think the religious would find it conflicts with their ideas. Evolution isn't deliberately guided. Um, that's called tautological thinking or teleological thinking, depending on what you're saying. There's no reason for it. It just happens, right? So in this case, it's not that they are more aggressive because they have more predators, though that is technically like it is partially true, like it's mostly true. The most correct way to say it is that the most aggressive ones survived. As long as you like the evolutionary pressure that was provided by the environment encouraged aggressive bees to survive. Also, African ones are more aggressive because a lot of African bees do not have full hives. We assume all hives are like little, waxy cone things, but they just have little icicles that hang down from trees and they're all outside it. Yeah, like, San, that's what I would love to do. I need a lab and I need money. So, Trump in particular is very distressing. I am working on getting my passport fixed, and I applied to colleges that are not universities that are not in America, but, you know, I'm a zennial. Timing is horrible. And it's hard not to get defeated. Like, I will honestly say there was a few months where I was just so crushed by being told no by everything around me that I just couldn't focus on it. Like, in America, we literally can't write the word female in science papers anymore. It's on Trump's no list. Yep, that's exactly it. They were far more efficient, so humans brought them over. We use Apis mellifera, which is the Italian honeybee. That's our base, like, um, Darwinian bred dumb bee. Um, and we said, but the African bees are super more efficient, but yeah. And it's getting stronger across the country because it's not like the US doesn't have money in science, right? So like at some point the international community begins and it's not like the US is the only place putting this kind of conservative pressure on science. So we have this international swing toward science denial that's becoming really problematic. Yeah. Why? Get the fuck out was totally fine. Yeah, like fucking what is the purpose of your study? Like this Australian scientist was like, science? Yeah, Tev, they're far more efficient and actually even communicationally they're better at um at being a bee. So like honeybees, they'll try to give you directions and they'll fuck that shit up hard. Uh yeah. They did that to like all the nuclear scientists too. They had like transgenic nuclear studies or some such, and they fired them because. Thanks, Automod. Thank you for making me a civil human being. Bless Automod. Okay. This is the one that I haven't found yet. Transformer, thank you. There's like this weird jazz music going on. Oh. Fucking mazes! Oh, Lord. Okay. Ah, it's a man with a gun. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. How many minutes long is Canzone dell'Oceano? Allow my contemplation, brother. Bless. 1 hour, 51 minutes. It's 111 minutes. Truth above all. Risk my life, brother. Correct. I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay. A guy with a gun. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. What year was Dr. S.C. Bolt born? Allow my contemplation, brother. Uh, 1949. I do appreciate that this is a much more organic filter for have you actually done other puzzles, but still. Ooh. Okay. Hole in the wall. There's an object made of paper in the hole. Hey! $1. What? I cannot believe I just stuck my hand in there. I didn't even bother to like peer inside. There's a hole in the wall. Let's just go. In a room full of men with guns trying to murder me. Yes, I did. Which number is life according to transcendental numerology? Allow my contemplation, brother. 6. Correct. Okay. We continue onward in this mess of a place. Hole in the wall. Have a good night, Tove. $1. Play safe and never pass. Yeah. Yada, yada, yeah. What year did the exhibition Verschlossene Erinnerungen take place in Dusseldorf? Allow my contemplation. It's my own... Whatever. Oh. Uh-oh. Um... Fuck. Okay. Damn it. Fuck. Yeah, this one is buried. A little... Yeah, you're a little late. But it's okay, Pesky. I may not have even found the information for this yet. Ooh. Oh, man. No, I don't think so. Don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. Ah! Oh, wait. When was the last time I saved? Oh, no. 25 fucking minutes. Okay. At least that's done. Oh, call about puzzle boxes. Wait. The one thing I do really like about this game is that if you're frustrated for some reason with one or the other, there, at least for the most part, is enough for you to change direction. Where's the number to call about the puzzle boxes? I guess I'll go to the telephone book. Pronto? Ciao. What's on your mind? Ah! Info about the puzzle boxes. Yes, I love your puzzle boxes, but what do they all mean? What is their connection to the past? The mystery makes them brilliant. Signorina, listen carefully. The past is the door to the future. Look for patterns. Was that all, Signorina? Ask for advice. Even a delicious soup can stain the shirt. Did you have anything else on your mind? Let your heart be filled by the mystic. Okay, okay. That has... There's a few things that I have been told to go double check. Yeah, I have enough money to go have the magician send me somewhere. So let's do that. Welcome to the sideshow. Show me the disappearing woman. Your support keeps the arts alive, sister. Now, please brace yourself. Ha! That was a good musical cue. Oh, shit. You have traveled far to get here. Come closer, and I will tell you how this all started. This is the tragic story we call the Legend of Creation. Thousands of years ago, the third eye shone over the islands in the Far East, but one night it fell from the sky. A human found it, and when she held it, she saw the magic of this world. She had a vision, and so she painted a creature in red ochre on a cave wall. At night, the crimson beast awoke. It spread chaos and death, and devoured the human and her people. story of the red creature became legend, but the third eye lived on and appears in the most unlikely of places to this day. You gonna give me a refund? Do you wish to see the trick once more? It is free of charge for returning customers. Decline. No, I don't get a refund. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know. It is so good, isn't it? The inscription reads 1932 to 2014. There is a hole in which something can be inserted. A tampon! 1807 to 1847. Okay. Obviously, this is what I need. Second at last, the youngest to pass. Third and fourth, one who met fate after 40 years. First and fifth, she who lived in 2 centuries. Okay. Okay. Just, you know what? I'm gonna leave it unlocked. I'm gonna dare. I'll come back later and see what the fuck is in there. Okay. All right. Was worth a shot. Save. Save. What is it? 50.9? Yeah. Yeah. I have hit a fucking crawl. And then we're back here. Oh wait, the Mystic. Let's go check the Mystic in the backyard. He said... He mentioned the Mystic and he mentioned the Bishop. Can I not? Oh. Looks like I can't actually go back to that sphere. Okay. So I already called him about that. So that's... Not entirely sure what else you want from me on that. I guess I could call him again. We'll look down here too. He talked about the Bishop. Man, unhelpful, all of this. Well, I'll ask for advice one more time. Inform about this. So it had come to this again. It always ends with something violent. A murder mystery, perhaps? Trivial, but cheese is cheese. We can still make it sing. I wonder how she died. Perhaps she fell out a window. What do you think? Listen carefully, Signorina. Think about where she must have fallen from. Was that all? Inform about the magic show. Brilliant, Signorina. I know you'd believe in magic too. Ask if he is the magician. Interesting thought, Bella. I guess you could say that he is. But isn't he more like you than me? Was there anything else, Bella? Ask for advice. Sometimes too much milk is too little milk for one canary. Ask for advice. The hammer has no directions for the anvil. Hold on. To the goose, all ducks are swans. If the flute blows smoke, there will be no dance. Now I just want to see what bullshit he says. Never plow sideways, Signorina. Sometimes the thumb is in the way of the hand. Keep your hat on and boots off, Signorina. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Oh, Lorenzo. Dusseldorf. Probably put the umlauts in the wrong place. Okay, listen. The Peace at Electronic Arts Symposium. Photo collages. Cafe. Aunt, mother, father. Sculpture project. Telex name. Delphine's band. Lorelei? What is she? Yeah, you ass. Nome, maybe. OCU 3. I can't say that. Okay. Damn. So, I do remember they're saying something about the Electronic Art Symposium. Yeah, so Electronic Art Symposium is this parodic computer. What is the name of her exhibit? Hmm. Himmelskorper. But it's a sculpture project. Yeah, I tried Gnome. Huh. Okay. Right. And then we have this, and the latter is believed to be the early symptom of like Alzheimer's. And then name of a place she used to visit. Find out name of parents, any other family, projects worked on. Dang. Cinema sostenuto? Stories. The Legend of Creation. Okay. No, 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 no. No. I just wanted to mark it as known. Gosh. So the only other thing I can think of is maybe just trying the hotel name. Yeah, I feel like it is, but I also feel like I have to get something to get, you know, like, oh my god. Hold on. Letztes. Letztes. Dang. Yeah, I feel like there has to be, you're right, there has to be something significant to this puzzle, but I'm sort of at a loss for how to solve anything else. There is one piece of the maze that I did not get, which is in the northwest. Oh, right. Every time I see her, she sends me back. Oh, I hate it. I, like, feel actually nauseous. Okay. Avert them! Avert them from this terrible fate. Oh, what is this? Oh, that grave is behind. Oh, Lord. Okay, that's it. I've decided I'm not going to do this maze live, because if this is this bad for me, I simply cannot put people watching me through this. So this last piece and all of that in the maze will be done and then clipped and put up as a clip. The solutions. Because I feel like I want to puke, but I'm not watching it on a computer screen. The third eye hears all. Wait a second, the bell. Okay. So does that mean ring third, second, first? Or just ring it 3 times? Yeah! Yeah! The third door! Ah, fuck. Yeah. Fuck off. I'm just getting the patterns into my memories. Okay, number 5. Let's go. What number should go in the last shape? Oh, 8 sides outside, 3 sides inside. 5 out, 0 in. 4 out, 9 in. So we've got 6 out, 7 in. 67. I'm sometimes smarter than your average elite. Yeah. Alright, where's this one going? Oh, okay. Oh, we have a diagonal here. It's a gaming room. Input directional code. So 1, 2, down, 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 down. Hey, it's that legally distinct GameCube. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, I did it backwards. Up, right, down, down, left. Oh, the maze guy's coming. Gotta hurry up. Up, right, down, down, left. Whoa, whoa! Aww. Oh, the directions are backwards. Ah, you kidding? It's another fucking maze? I hate it. Check level design. Oh! Continue debugging software. Okay. Yeah. It's a Silent Hill. Silent Hill plus. Oops. Okay. A book! Book 2. The seven brothers had heard whispers of the first of painters, those who crawled out of the dark chasm, only to be devoured by their own creation. Oh, love it. Okay. So I'm not sure what those pillars are, but let's look at them. So take a left, go to the wall. Okay, so that's just like a support column. Okay. So then from the upper, we take a left. So go up to the first fork and take a left. I'm just saying that y'all ended up voting for this, so, you know, any complaints you can take up with each other. Book 1. The world had turned gray, and the red was fading. The master had left, thus it was time for the world to die. The prophet spoke of a last hope hidden beneath the earth. Okay, take a right, go past the first arch, and then take a left. No. I have not completely gone past the arch as far as this level is concerned. This one. Oh, Lord. There. Thank you. Eh! Okay. Book 6. One of the brothers was trapped in a tunnel, but art waits for no man, so his brothers bid him farewell. The brother sang at first, but then he wailed. He died before his song did. Oh, great. Okay, and there's a white dot in that room, so let's figure out what white dots are. That's exciting. Is it... Okay. Oh? Hi. These are strange books to remember. I think there is a book in here. Yeah, in the dead center. Book 5. The masterpiece had long left the cave, spreading art and death in its wake, but it was said that there were fragments of the red in the deep. Right, left. Your face is homogenous. Looking mighty swirly. That's actually the first time my players met Jen's character. He had swirled their face. world a victim space. Man was gun. You were not meant to remember me in this library. Oh. That's unfortunate for you. I'm not sure Jen's still here because, remember, Jen logs in from work, so Jen's probably off doing work things. The elder brother commanded with his last breath, "Seek the birthplace of the red beast, may he be born there again." Alright, so we've just got the books on the lower left side. So down past the arch, take a right. Am I now a pigeon? I have to check the map so often. This is very disorienting. Has anyone ever heard of a mini-map? Book 7. In the deep, the brothers grew wary and forlorn. No trace of the red beast had been found. Perhaps he was just a lie. Their faith burned out, and so did their lanterns. Perfect. Keep going down this way, and then there's 2 books in a row. It's okay. Pigeons are pretty cool. Book 9. The brother had created a masterpiece beyond human comprehension, and the world was saved again. But such terrible divine beauty was not meant for mortal eyes, so the brother did right and blinded himself. Oh. Book 8. The most righteous of the brothers decided that he should paint their god. Thus, he cut the wrists of his resting brothers, and they watched him work as they lay dying. Lord. Alright, that's the books. Then we've got this motherfucker in the corner. Do you remember any books about mazes? I mean, that's it. That's the info I'm gonna get from this. Horrible. Oh, I see. Okay, we'll leave it on. Come on, maze bro. Let's go. We have a few details that we cannot seem to get right. Like your face. Please try to remember, Fraulein. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh, God. What's down here? Lupus in Fabula. It's a book. Rudy's not stoked with you, my guy. Rudy says no. Do you remember? How many fingers was the man pointing at the woman? God damn it! Twice! Got lucky twice. The woman comes back from her walk with Rudy trotting alongside her. The man is waiting for her. He is standing by an easel on which there is a prop window placed. It is poorly painted with red paint, half finished. The man's clothes are stained with red paint. The man had a nice long walk. The woman does not notice the change in his demeanor. The man is shaking from barely concealed rage. He pulls up a notebook from his inner pocket. The man, accusingly, what is this? The woman squints at the notebook. The woman, it's my early sketches for the maze. Is something wrong? The man, it's just a lot of numbers. The woman, it's vectors and coordinates for the computer. The man, take responsibility. Don't hide behind the OCU3. The woman, it's not. It's just that to create anything with it, I need to. And this window. I had to paint it red myself. I stained my favorite suit. The woman, well, I didn't know you wanted. The man, it's your job to know. The woman, well, to do my job, I need some directions. The man, directions are for tourists and amateurs, simple people who paint waterfalls. I hired an artist, one who understands the rules of the game. I must say that I am very disappointed in your lack of passion. The woman takes a deep breath as if to calm down and change her approach to please the man. The woman, gently, I'm sorry. This project is a bit confusing at times. What's the window for? The man stares at her in disgust. The man, perhaps you should paint a waterfall instead. The man hands the woman her notebook and then he storms off. She notices a piece of paper stuck in between the pages. She pulls it out, the woman whispering to herself as she reads, meet me in the chapel tonight. Do not tell him. Good night, Pesky. Oh, here's 1938. Yep, computer to save. 51. Hey, 53. Here's 1938. I know. Guns. I do not. Tampons? Like, I mean, they get bloody. Oh no, is this another bug report? Diorama. Oh. Oh, wait. Okay. M2, I mean, that's MA. Oh, maybe that's 2 at all. Maybe that's Z. Z, no, but that's definitely 4. Z4. Oh, what? E3. So I guess I have to go through the maze to her, and that tells me the order. Yeah, I mean, I do think this says maze. E3Z4A1. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Well, there's an M in there. M2. But where are the numbers? Oh, wait a second. That's just telling the order. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Why? Why must I be so silly? So A, caps, M, the E wasn't capitalized. Hey! Book report! Yay! Thanks, Sam. Bug report 3, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. Library prototype, hardware, laser eye. Library issue 1, ID, Psi. Walking backwards through the passage close to the woman, immediately after interacting with her, will result in a software crash. Phi. The shelf behind Magician does not have any assigned collision. This will result in the player character being able to reach an out-of-bounds space. Walking through passage 2, then door 0, then door 1, and finally passage 4 will make the software crash. Sigma. Interacting with the man with a gun and leaving the software on the dialogue screen for about 30 seconds will result in unexpected dialogue strings. When returning from the dialogue screen, the player character animation is broken, and trying to leave the room will result in a software crash. Okay. Typewriter. There's a paper stuck on the typewriter. Years are numbers and numbers are money. Words generate money, so we must be able to apply math to words. This new ideology has allowed me to solve this game completely. First, magic word equation. First, we must assume that we are all fellow Americans. Yeah, guys, we all speak English. Hotel, letztes Jahr. Hotel last year. The third eye fell from the sky over 1,000 years ago. 1,000 years ago equals the first magic word. Last year minus the first magic word equals laser. TYA. Second magic word equation. Renzo and L and O equals Lorenzo. Hotel minus O minus L equals the second magic word. If the second magic word transforms to 123, then 213 equals the conclusion. We are not in a hotel. We are not in last year. We are in the last year, and this is only seen through laser eyes. Okay. Rude shortcut. Rude. Oh, what is this? Sculpture has something in its forehead and a note stuck to it. Read the note. I was worried you would set a trap for me, Signorina, but it was completely safe to take the object. The trapdoor did not open. You are good at mind games. Obtain the eye key. Huh. Whoa! Well, there's a couple of things I can now suddenly do, so I'm very like, let's fucking get this shit. So first, this one. 2. NATE, all capitalized. 2. N. 3. 1, 2, LEI. 1, 2, and 3. So, if we're going with this is the order of letters in the bug code, then 3 is lay. So we have N3. 2 is Nate. It's the one that I'm not really sure of, which would be RE. Incorrect. No. Damn it. Okay, whatever. Uh, the other thing I wanted to do was, there's the statues. I wanted to put this in one of their heads. There's one. Yeah! And then there's the heart store, which I have the key for. Oh, the scrapbook is full of newspaper and magazine clippings. Dusseldorf Post, 1953. Citizens in Dusseldorf visiting Baschinger Kunstinstitut in hopes of seeing beautiful paintings on display will be severely disappointed. Curator Anna-Catherine Braun states that the art of the future will require participation. The spectator will interact with the artwork and perhaps even co-create it. The first wave of this so-called art is an exhibition called Verschlossene Erinnerungen, spearheaded by Lorelei Weiss, a lesser-known artist from Frankfurt who thought it necessary to litter a fine institution like Balchinger with childish puzzle boxes that only the most fixated could possibly open. A fine product for country fairs, no doubt, but Fraulein Weiss's clothing and insistence upon wearing sunglasses indoors suggests that she has the hubris to think that her trinkets belong in the upper echelons of art society. Opening boxes in search of locked memories is a prime example of what is wrong with art today. Wow. Technique and Photographie, Issue 8, 1960. Report from Electronic Art Symposium. Engineers are artists in this innovative exhibition. Earlier this week, the exciting Electronic Artist Symposium took place in Kirchsteiger Messe. The exhibition is open to everyone and hopes to show the exciting happenings in the world of electronic devices and how they can be used for more than work and calculations. Among the selected artists was Lorelei Weiss, known for her puzzle boxes and recently her innovative use of computers. Her contribution caused quite a sensation as its deliberate malfunction caused some panic. Weiss is not too keen to talk about what the work of art meant. She does not want to end discussions by giving a correct answer. Veteran art critic Morris Talbot insisted it was a comment on the unreliability of technology, but concept artist Eiichi Tanaka thought that Weiss wanted to show us the death of an artwork. Cinema Occhio, Issue 4, 1962. There can be little doubt that Renzo Nero is not a filmmaker for everyone's taste. His critics find him crude yet pretentious. His latest film will win them over, but I don't think Nero cares. Un animale terribile is in many ways an experiment in audience participation. A number of scenes present the audience with tough choices about what should happen next. Regardless of the audience choices in Un animale terribile, the film always ends with Lucia coming back to life. This interactive film thus makes fun of its own concept of interactivity. Nero says that this is a comment on the illusion of democracy, but works just as well as a joke about the illusion of interactivity. We like to think that we affect outcomes, but in truth most of us are mere spectators, superfluous tired eyes. It's the participation that in the end makes Un animale terribile such an intense viewing. This should be essential viewing for anyone remotely interested in the development of narrative media, but be warned, it is not a pleasant film by any means. Gianlo Ducid. Renzo Nero wins big in Monte Carlo. The director caused some mirth when he arrived in Club Rouge with a grocery bag stuffed with American dollar bills and stated that he was there to clean house. According to witnesses, Renzo Nero was in good spirits and jokes with both staff and other patrons. Despite the rumors about Renzo Nero when it comes to romance, our reporter Mrs. Melissa Dubois caught Renzo Nero in the company of starlet Carla Romano and socialite Felicia Lavi, both drinking champagne. But the big winner celebrated with a double espresso. Were you not afraid to lose such an amount? No. First of all, it was not my money. Secondly, I had seen in the stars that I would win. There was no reason to worry. Risky business, gambling with the production budget. If you lost, there would be no movie. There would be no movie, but it's better to have no movie than a bad movie. I needed more money than the studio gave me. Do you think you have set an example for other filmmakers? No. It was a terrible idea that turned out very well. Casinos are crooks. I got lucky. I would recommend filmmakers to rob banks instead because gambling is immoral. Good luck with your next picture, Mr. Nero. Thank you, Bella Melissa. It will be the one. We're restarting cinema from the beginning, to the time when celluloid was magic, not for passing the time between hamburgers. There was a playing card hidden. It's the club's one! Das Nordostjournal. Death at Hotel Letztes Jahr. The police are investigating a death that occurred at Hotel Letztes Jahr yesterday evening. The hotel has been closed for the season, but according to neighbors, there had been a film shoot in the weeks past. Who's cool? Oh, that's the guy. That's the guy who's been... Signorina. That's him. The police are investigating a death that occurred at Hotel Letztes Jahr yesterday evening. The hotel has been closed for the season, but according to neighbors, there had been a film shoot in the weeks past. The police won't confirm that there is any correlation between the film production and the death. Kommissar Schmidt, who is in charge of the investigation, refuses to release any further information. The investigation is in a delicate phase at the moment, and therefore, the deceased's identity will not be released at this time. We cannot rule out the possibility of a crime, and as such, it is standard procedure to treat it like a murder investigation, the police commented earlier this morning. Central European Times. Coulter Commune. I was confused when I received an invitation to an eye-to-eye session from the Third Eye Movement. After some research, mostly consisting of buying fellow writers a drink, my confusion turned to excitement. The Third Eye Movement is, apparently, a gathering of painters, musicians, composers, directors, photographers, and writers. And so, I thought it was in my capacity as a Mendai awarded journalist that I was invited. Jose Mari Gil, the European branch's Magnus Magister Artis, maintained that it was due to a little red collection of poetry I released back in the 60s. Jose Mari made it clear that it would not occur to him to let journalists into their midst, as journalism is a reactive craft and not a creative one. You see, the Third Eye Movement is solely for those filled with the power of creation, something I would hear more about in the weeks to come. What I thought was a secret club for the avant-garde bohemians was something entirely different. It was like being offered a seat at King Arthur's Round Table. I suddenly found myself part of a quest, not for the Grail, but something else. A metaphysical power, an entity, a treasure of sorts? No one knew or wanted to tell me, but it was clear that it had, perhaps thousands of years ago, appeared somewhere in Sulawesi. The members whispered of it as a zeitgeist, and they now believed it was to be found in Central Europe. Does no one know what zeitgeist means? Art filter. Where are they now, Lorelei Weiss? Our search for the elusive computer image innovator who never entered the spotlight. Unearthing obscure artists is the archaeology of the 21st century. Whether it's a long-dead naivist painter from Sweden, a minimalist composer from Latvia, or a mediocre Edwardian horror writer, they are all dug up and put on display. Obscurity adds value to a body of work, and by digging them up, we deprive them of that value. But the thing about Lorelei Weiss's most interesting art is that it can't be sold, because no one really knows if it exists anymore. Gallery owner Gaston Rousseau pours us a coffee in his apartment in Paris. Last year, he started to research the possibility of doing an exhibition which would act both as a tribute and a retrospective of the eclectic artist. Yeah, zeitgeist is like time ghost. It means literally the sensation of culture at the moment. He had hoped to recreate her lost art with the help of Weiss herself and today's most admired names in computer art. She was the I know this artist, but I don't know how to pronounce it, of the electronic era, Rousseau tells Art Filter. If all of his work had been burned, that is. Weiss was an elusive figure even when she was at zenith, but after the Nero affair, for which she sadly is most remembered, few have met her. Through Rousseau's network in the art world, he managed to track her down in Hamburg and swiftly traveled to arrange a meeting with her. I was too late. I had such big plans. Maybe I was a fool to believe I could create a renaissance for a long-forgotten electronic art pioneer, Rousseau sighs. The old woman I met could hardly see, let alone speak. It didn't look like she had much time left. Connected, Issue 3. Truth or fake, we dive deeper into the modern myth of the 1960s supercomputer. We have all heard the story by now. In Ogden-Waldberg, where entrepreneurs Mick Otto and Rob Gibe are building a Euro funland, complete with golf courses, spas, and restaurants. Construction worker came upon a computer believed to be from the 1960s, the OCU-3. First found in what was the basement of the old mansion which previously stood on the grounds, it was later sold at a flea market, and eventually ended up in the hands of an anonymous individual known as Pute on several forums. Pute then claims to have managed to reconstruct parts of the data on the OSU-3. We've all seen the results on the internet, we've all been astonished by it, and we've all asked ourselves the same questions. Was this type of technology available in the 1960s? Could an entire interactive retrospective be made, or even fit, on the primitive devices of that time? In the coming weeks, we will try to answer these questions and dive deeper into the mystery of the OCU-3. Ooh. I am not safe. I am not safe. Shortcut. Red window. Renzo Nero, red window about to break. Nero's work is characterized by its strange logic. Events occur independent of space and time, and scenes are arranged to construct a narrative not driven by chronology, but rather by intuition and association. In this aptly titled piece, Nero confronts us with the thesis that destruction can be art. Ah! There is a note and a key tied to the brick. Did you make it to the red window yet? This has only been painted red. It is not the one. I'm really enjoying your game. I found this key. You hit it very well. You are good at this game. Why do you make me so unhappy? Don't make me unhappy. $1. Herzmuller's Computing Prize. This is the, I just got a achievement rewarded for significant use of computers. Are you telling me I'm saving too much? You can fuck right off. Shortcut 9. Which number is the symbol to the right? 51, 80. Oh, yeah, okay. 70. Oh, lies. Okay. Okay. Let me go. Let me out of here. Okay. So that's 51. And the next is 80. Oh, well, hmm. Oh, 74. Oh, I'm finally on the other side of that shit. Okay. Oh, gaming room. Memory recovered. I don't want to right now. That's everything about that distresses me. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's a 6-segment display. I know where the C key goes, though. It goes to the coffee room. I don't know if I... Did I look at this door? Okay, I did. Um... Cafe. So, coffee room. Over here. It goes here. Mm. Okay. Second hallway to the right. Yes. Ah! Ah! Don't talk to me. A cafe. Just what we need. Oh, I don't want to talk to you. First, we're gonna turn on music. But I don't want to talk to you. Signorina, please take a seat. No. I like black magic flowing through your veins. It makes you think faster. Did you know Americans dilute it with more water? No, you came up with that in World War II. It's called the Americano because we had to do it in World War II to make our coffee last. Have you heard about the Black Arts Coffee Club? I hear they have struck a deal with this hotel. For a small fee, members get unlimited coffee. Unlimited espresso, signorina. It sounds like sunshine on a Wednesday. Why not give them a call? Life is short, Signorina. Only the fast carpenter catches the best wood. I have to run. I am 7. Um, Got a couple of shortcuts in here, and $1. Was there anything else? No. Yeah, I'm like the fast vagina? I don't know what you want from me. 19. Which number should go in the bottom shape? Okay. Mm-hmm. 84. They're all just different versions of 84. No. I hate it. Great, going with it. No. But I was thinking maybe 89. No. You know what? It's been 3.5 hours. Oh, wait, is it? Oh. Oh, so if you fold that one up, right, then it's 6. That's a 6. If you fold that one up, it's 66. Nope. We'll try 94. And now we're going to try 99. Then we're going to try 69. And then we're going to be done playing. Okay. We're gonna stop for the day. It has been 3.5 hours. And yeah, time for Sam to go to sleep, and I'm starting to feel frustrated, and I hate playing puzzle games when frustrated. It's not fun for anybody. So, thank you all for coming. If you dropped by to lurk and you liked what you saw, please make sure to subscribe or follow. And see you. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to do Star Clear Obscure. So see